crowdfunding and regulation crowdfunding is a great option for a lot of businesses to survive. So it is incumbent on you as an entrepreneur to learn as much about this as you can and to be ready to go if you ever need that capital from the crowd. One of the reasons why Coke was interested is, supply diversity is about the contracts that corporate America and governments have, and they're required to give some of those contracts to diverse entrepreneurs and small business owners. And fortunately, they can't find them, believe it or not. The contracts are gigantic. I mean, we're talking 5, 10, 20 million and more. And the entrepreneurs that have the skills don't have the company size big enough to fill the contract. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to help those companies that have the skills and the infrastructure, but need to scale all of that to meet the demand of the contract and help them raise up to $5 million on Rise Up Crowdfunding. Another thing that I'm doing on Rise Up Crowdfunding is I'm developing what's called the Premium Investor Program. And we want to put 1 million people to start, just 1 million people to start. Sign a pledge that says, I pledge to put $100 into some offering in 2023. I don't know what offering it is yet, but I just am so committed to the idea that entrepreneurship and small business ownership is valuable to our, universe. And that is the center focal point of job creation and tax revenue and all the good things that come out of this. And I just want to join some entrepreneur on their journey. And so I'm going to sign a pledge today. $100. If we got 1 million people to do that, that's $100 million. Devin, we could launch a funding portal for the first time. Somebody could launch a funding portal with a crowd. Nobody's done this before, right? Everybody expects the issuer to go build their own crowd. And I'm saying, no, this is backwards. It's like Amazon drives traffic to Amazon. So all the sellers on Amazon have eyeballs to buy their products. Why aren't funding portals doing the same thing? It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
So one of the things we're doing with Coke is we're going to reach out to their employees who are a large, obviously, audience.
Huge.
And then eventually we want to get in front of their bodegas and restaurants and all the people that sell Coke that are small businesses, right?
Sure.
And we don't think it would be that hard to get 1 million people to sign this pledge right out of the gate. That's our game plan going forward.
What a great plan.
And unfortunately, the big issue is that there's not enough entrepreneurs that know it's available to them. There's not enough of the general public that know that they could be investors today. I mean, the biggest problem I have is the lack of collaboration amongst the industry stakeholders. There's an unlimited share here. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sidelines in the hands of just the American population. And as you and I both know, investment can come from out of the country into the issuers who again, what is it? I think the SBA says every month 500,000 people apply to start a new company in this country. So we have an unlimited amount of innovation, an unlimited amount of capital in the hands of the general public. And somehow we can't all figure out a way to empower both of these to make the entire industry bigger, better, and grow faster. I mean, and that is really, the thing that upsets me the most about
funding portal, where your company can raise up to $5 million by calling upon the general public. We are on a mission to inspire and empower millions of individuals just like you to invest their money in innovative, diverse, small businesses and startups that have been left off the capital raising playing field. We are going to do this using equity crowdfunding, a process that allows a user to grow an army of passionate investors from their fans, followers, customers, and the general public to drive entrepreneurship, supplier diversity, and transform the communities where they live. It's a process to help build your legacy into a reality and have a positive influence on the future of the world.